The UK government is now writing to social media companies to ensure that Russell Brand is demonetized. This is a letter they wrote to TikTok. I'm in shock. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. It was one thing, and it was a bad thing, when YouTube went and demonetized Russell Brand. They've since responded. Well, he's not banned. He's not being censored. He's just, having his ads blocked, which is a huge thing. It makes a lot of revenue from YouTube. And for that to suddenly be gone while he's in the midst of needing to defend himself when he's currently innocent until proven guilty. That's how it works both in the US and the UK. I looked it up. This is wild that now the UK government, this isn't even like TikTok's making a decision. The UK government is writing a letter to ask and demand that he not be monetized. Like, based on what? Do they have something I don't know? Is there more allegations and actual charges? Because last time I checked, there aren't any. Now, I know there was one, I think, that was being alleged, and it went to the police, and they're looking into it. There are various investigations that are happening. Like I said in the beginning, this does seem serious. However, actions like this are taking it too far. And before I get to this letter, I know a lot of you, I've seen the messages. Andy, be careful. If you report on this, who knows what's going to happen next? You're absolutely right. And that's why I got to talk about my sponsor this week, Sheath Underwear. My God, they've always been here for us, always supporting my twig and my berries. And I say this because I don't know how else to do it. Thank you, Sheath Underwear, for believing in creators and standing by them and supporting and doing this. And you guys, please help support our sponsor today. Sheath Underwear is amazing. I literally only wear Sheath Underwear now. They're so comfortable, breathable, flexible. And yes, fellas, they have the dual pouch technology. So yes, you separate it and it's just so much more nice. And you don't have to. You can use like a regular one pouch, but it's got the dual pouch in case you're feeling like that, which I often do. And yes, it gives you just a lot more support. And yeah, it's just so comfortable. It's cool to touch, as it says there, but it really is. It's just my favorite underwear that I've worn. And I'm so happy they've gotten to me, so I knew about it, because I wouldn't promote this as much, obviously, if I wasn't actually a user of these amazing products. So please go check it out. And women, you can get it as well. Just go to the shop, sheathunderwear.com. Men, women, you can get lots of stuff. You can get bralettes, briefs. Steph, my wife, all the ladies in Popcorn Planet love their Sheath Underwear. Even their shirts are really soft and amazing. Go check out the shop, and make sure when you go check out, you use code POPCORNED at checkout, and you'll get, make them verify, 20% off your order. Plus they'll know you came from us. So again, sheathunderwear.com. Please show them some love. They're sponsoring me. When things are hot and we got topics that nobody wants to talk about, at least Sheath's having the guts to stand by us. We appreciate them. So please go on over. I'll put it in the pinned comment. Sheathunderwear.com. Use code POPCORN. Please check it out and give them a try. You won't be disappointed. All right, so let's read this letter. Let's get to it. Thank you for bearing with me. I hope you understand why we got to do that, because we're talking about stuff that now is getting very intense. And yes, I confirm this with Black Belt Barrister. I messaged him. I'm going to try and get him on tomorrow to talk about this more generally of everything. I'd love to have a conversation with him. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe. But yes, he confirmed this is real. This is, because I don't know all this. This is a minister of parliament, government official out there. And yes, he says he's quite surprising to see that it's been elevated to the government level. Seems to me people are quite upset by him and things he's done, said. But yeah, they must have more information than's been published. There's, serious complaints, but still, because if not, even as he said and I've said, he has a massive lawsuit otherwise for now everything that's been shutting him down. Because that's what they're doing here. They're creating damages. So to do such a thing, you better be damn positive. You better have proof. You better make sure this needs to go to a conviction. Otherwise, you're in deep doo-doo. And here it is. So they wrote to the person at TikTok over there. I'm writing concerning serious allegations. Again, allegations regarding Russell Brand in the context of a user of TikTok with more than 2.2 million followers. The culture, media, and sport is raising questions with the broadcasters who previously employed Mr. Brand or production companies to examine both the culture of the industry in the past and whether the culture still prevails today. Although Mr. Brand no longer appears on television, he now has a follower base on social media, including on TikTok, where this weekend he republished his preemptive response to the accusations by the Sunday Times and the Channel 4 dispatchers. While we recognize that TikTok is not the creator of the content published by Mr. Brand, and his content may well be within the community guidelines set out by the platform, yes, we are concerned that he may be able to profit from his content on the platform. Spelled it wrong. Couldn't even get it. The platform. Again, what? Off of allegations. We would be grateful if you could confirm whether Mr. Brand is able to monetize his TikTok posts, including his videos relating to the serious accusations against him, and what the platform is doing to ensure that creators are not able to use the platform to undermine the welfare of victims of inappropriate and potentially illegal behavior. Potentially. So all it takes now is that. Dame Caroline, Minister, what is this? Minister of the Parliament is what this is. Wow. Again, I've been very clear. I'm not trying to condemn Russell Brand. I'm also not loudly defending him. I'm reporting it from all sides. And I've been leaning more into the fact that, yeah, what he said earlier in his response is proving true. And if he did do these things, then, shame, take him, go get him. But until then, the man's innocent. That's how it works with everybody. No matter what we think, no matter what our opinions are, it doesn't matter. No matter how much you hate him, and a lot of you do, it doesn't matter. He's innocent until proven guilty. It's got to be that way for everybody. So for them to now go after and say, and off of allegations, mind you, sure, they're serious. A lot of people are like, well, they're fake because the text. I don't subscribe to that. Again, such an easy thing to disprove on Russell's end, and we'll see if he does. But they are serious allegations. Whether they're true or not is what needs to be determined. And that's what's going to happen in either a court of law, but they can't. They need to get more people, just like the Danny Masterson case, because it's too long. They'll need multiple people to be able to do a trial criminally. I think they could still do civil, I think. I'm going to talk to Black Belt tomorrow. We're going to get into more of the specifics, so don't miss that because we're definitely getting into it. In fact, hit that, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Make sure you do. Smash the like button, please. Some sort of engagement, and leave a comment. How surprised are you on this? And if you have questions for Black Belt, let us know so I can. I'll gather some of them when he's here tomorrow. But I'm just floored by this. I'm floored by this. And yeah, I did look it up. The Human Rights Act of 1998. I'll make sure Daniel verifies tomorrow. But yeah, they have the same rights here. It really doesn't feel like they do. Now, TikTok has responded. They insist he's not getting cash. So here they are shamed into acknowledging and admitting that no, he doesn't get any money. He says he's not part of any monetization. He could not be making money from his posts. It was here. In the response, TikTok said Brand does not receive income from the platform and has never been part of a program that gives users a share of revenue. She's also been writing the bosses of BBC, Channel 4, and requests. So she's basically trying to shut him down. She also wrote to the presenter, which I do think this presenter was way off base. I do, where she labeled him a hero before even hearing the allegations. She jumped on Twitter to defend Russell before anything was even said and labeled him a hero. That's an example of where I think people going too far to defend him without at least listening. We got to listen, because if these women are telling the truth, well, that woman, Beverly, is just, you're a terrible person. You're not a good journalist because you just jumped the gun. And I've seen a lot of people jumping the gun. That's why I'm not jumping the gun. I'm reporting how I see it. Serious allegations. There are some wonky screenshots, etc. It's very weird. The Times would publish it's a wonky screenshot, but maybe they're trying to bait Russell. Russell's not taking the bait. He has been silent since then. And it'll be interesting to see if he does anything else. This has turned so big. The damages now are so large that I'm sure he's talking to a lawyer. There's no other way to do this than to now be talking to a lawyer. And a lot of people are cutting loose. Is that sign of guilt? I don't know. It doesn't matter what the signs are because, like I said in the beginning of this video, Russell Brand's innocent until proven guilty. Now, you can have an opinion on him. You can choose not to watch him. You can choose to tell people you don't like him, right? All that's your right. But he has every right to monetize his videos right now until he's guilty and proven guilty. And even if I don't like the guy, which I have some issues with some of the stuff. Sure, I have my own opinions, but my opinions don't really matter. They don't matter here. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what you think. This is taking it too far. The government writing TikTok because of allegations and ensuring that he cannot make money off of it because of potentially illegal. What if it's not, Caroline? You're just shutting people down based off any accusation? This is scary stuff, guys. This is truly scary stuff. And again, why I'm grateful that I have a sponsor like sheathunderwear.com. Please go support them. Use code popcorn at checkout for 20% off your whole order so they know you came from me, because we're going to need more sponsors like this as we get through this, because it is starting to feel like something else is going on here. This was never about Russell Brand. This was a political pretext so governments across the world can coordinate with social media companies to acquire total control over dissenting voices on the internet. I know a lot of you now believe this. And look, while this may not be true, to be fair, it may not be true, they're not helping the cause. They definitely are fueling any type of conspiracy out there, which may not actually be a conspiracy now, because now look at this looks. This is crazy. This is crazy. What do you think? Are you as surprised as me? Let me know down below. Do you really believe it's a conspiracy? I want to hear your thoughts down below. Make sure you hit that button as well. sheathunderwear.com. Use code popcorn at checkout. Thank you guys so much for watching here on Popcorn Planet.